What's poppin', fam? Welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we're talking about the FX show The Beauty season finale, episodes 10 and 11. We'll break down some key moments from the episodes, and then towards the end I'm going to give some theories on what could happen in The Beauty season 2. So far I've liked the first season of The Beauty, so we're definitely going to keep watching. So let's get into this. And yes, there will be some spoilers. Episode 10 starts out and The Beauty has went mainstream. It's taken over every social media. Cooper and his team are too late and they did not take out Byron before The Beauty dropped and went mainstream. And then from here we go to a high school and we follow two girls, Bella and Ruthie. Ruthie just got a nose job and she's tripping because it did not turn out how she wanted it. She removes the bandage and starts squeezing on her nose, and it was another scene in this show that made me wince. And with a girl getting a nose job in high school, it really shows that the younger generation will do anything to get the beauty. Episode 10 really focuses on what the beauty would do to the regular population like us. Kids are taking the beauty and starting their transformations in class. There's a scene where this kid takes it and his transformation starts in the middle of class and he starts throwing up green slime. Definitely gave off alien vibes. There's another scene where this girl that was getting bullied takes the beauty and then comes back to beat her bully up, which I thought was another funny aspect on this whole situation. We got the president and all his people taking the beauty. We have pop-up shops for the beauty. It is literally everywhere now. This is when Bella gets home and she starts talking to her parents about the beauty and how she wants it, and her parents are telling her there's a lot of side effects and a lot of different things that people are going through right now that she should hold off. Bella has a really good back and forth with her parents, telling them that she's not popular but she's not unpopular, she's not beautiful but she's not ugly, but she feels as if she walks through life like a ghost and no one sees her. And realizing that she's still a child when she tells her parents that she's about to be 18, it actually makes you feel really bad for her character, knowing how she looks at herself and how young she really is. Bella's friend Ruthie, on the other hand, talks her parents into getting her the shot, which is crazy because she just got a nose job and they paid for her to get the platinum treatment where you get put to sleep and you sleep through your transformation. And while she's there, she meets a guy named Connor. In my opinion, he's a creep, but we'll get to that later. Episode 10 ends with Connor giving Ruthie a card and telling her that not everybody can afford the shot, and for Ruthie to hit him up if she knows anybody that wants the beauty. And of course, she gives it to her friend Bella. I really enjoyed episode 10 of The Beauty. It really showed another aspect of how this drug could be affecting people. Moving on to episode 11. Episode 11 starts and Byron's children shoot his wife Franny in the neck with the beauty, and she's pissed about it. She tells Byron even though he didn't do it directly, the kids knew that that's what he wanted. She tells him that antiques and art only hold their value because of their age, and she feels like she's trapped in a body that is not hers. And with Byron and her children watching, she slits her own throat. This is a turning point for Byron, but we will get into that later. We link back up with Bella and she goes and meets that guy Connor from the card, and he's basically a gigolo in my eyes. And that's why I said he's a little weird, because he's basically having sex for money to pay off his debt of the beauty. He even mentions to Bella that the girl before her got cold feet and didn't show up at the last second. So basically, he's a gigolo. He tells Bella that he even took a dose the day before to make sure that she got the purest form of the beauty, saying, "I took the risk for you, Bella." Again, he's a weirdo. Not to mention, Bella basically robbed her parents of their jewelry and pawned it to get enough money to meet up with this guy. I said in my last video, Cooper had the worst transformation. Bella definitely takes the cake now. She transforms and she looks like something off of The Thing. The camera shots of Bella's mom finding her and opening the closet door with all the slime, that was great. We're not really sure why this happens, but I'm thinking it's because Connor took the extra dose of the beauty the day before, but we don't know yet. We go back to Byron and he's in a boardroom and he's being told that there's 450,000 cases that went wrong and there's 50,000 lawsuits against his company. Byron wants to shut down all of the beauty facilities, start giving out free boosters, and paying for all the lawsuits. Tig steps in and tells his father that if he does this, it'll bankrupt the company and he's the heir to the throne and it will leave him nothing. Tig even telling Byron that he might have to do jail time for releasing the beauty without enough trials. In this scene, we get a speech from Byron about how much he loves his wife and he doesn't care about what it takes. He's gonna pay what he has to pay and give whatever money he has to give to fix everything he has messed up. Byron's dialogue about his wife really showed that he loved her more than anything else. Tig still ain't going for it, and Byron basically puts him in his place by telling him dead men don't inherit hurt anything, so tread lightly. We also find out that Byron's wife, Franny, is still alive, but of course, she's in a coma. Cooper's team pulls up like the Matrix. G-Wagons, leather, and cool shades. I'm convinced in every episode the show is paying homage to something. Cooper's team pulls up to meet with Diana and Tig. Now, a lot happens in this scene, so stick with me. Tig tells Cooper's team that Byron wants to keep pushing the beauty even though it's hurting people, that he put his own wife in a coma, and that he is completely off the rails right now. Diana ends up pulling out an antidote for the beauty, and we realize in this moment that nobody wants the antidote. Everybody likes the way that they are besides Cooper. So she offers it to Cooper to change him back or to see what it would do because he is the first patient, and she promises that if Cooper's team links up with her, that she will give them boosters for a lifetime. We can kind of tell by the camera angles and the body language between Diana and Tig. Diana is running the show and Tig is basically just her tag along. She's boosting him up for help. Cooper takes the antidote and begins his transformation. Episode 11 ends with Cooper's hand popping out of the cocoon, and we don't know if he's perfect or if he's back to normal. For the season 1 of The Beauty, I actually enjoyed it. I feel like they set the characters up really well for season 2. I think we're gonna end up seeing Bella again. With her transformation being so like grotesque, I definitely think she's gonna be back for them to be running tests on her. I definitely think we're gonna see Diana's deacons more. I mean, she literally has an army of robots. We never got any backstory on why Byron turned on the assassin, and I would really like to see why he did that also. A little bit more backstory on that would be pretty cool. I don't think we're gonna see that guy Connor again, but I wouldn't be upset if somebody caught up to him and put an end to him also. Season 1 of The Beauty is in the books. I can't wait for the second season. I'll definitely be doing a review on that also. If you guys like my video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. I don't gotta tell you guys that because you already know that, but make sure you do that. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100 in the streets. Go check out my other videos. Call me what you want, but baby, just don't call the cops. Peace.